Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is MicroMacro Crime City, and this is a great example of a game I had never heard of, which is incredible, and then turns out it won the Spiel des Jahres Game of the Year. So, this is a gigantic version of Where's Waldo, but where different things are happening in the city, and you have to trace them down and figure it out. I'll explain it a little bit more, but totally unique. Totally one of a kind, and just great fun. Great family fun, though it's pretty crimey, which I know some people, were like a little surprised at. But this is sort of a violent game in cartoonies. But so there's this gigantic map. I mean, it's huge, of this city, MicroMacro City. And you're not going to be able to see this. I will, show a little image on screen now of it's black and white characters all running around and walking things. But the way this game works, and this is the tutorial one, but you have a bunch of you have a mic. They give you an actual little microphone, a magnifying glass, which is useful. But this game involves everyone that's facing you, but everyone scouring this map like you would at Where's Waldo. But what happens is you get a case, and they're coming in little envelopes, and there's a whole bunch in there. And this is the introductory one. I don't want to spoil anything because these are one and done. Once you find the people and know where they are, you might forget, but this piece of art doesn't change. But basically, you're gonna have a card, and it's gonna start with hey, what you need to do, you flip it over, is we're gonna find Fernando Branca, and he's the guy missing his top hat, and you can find him somewhere between Neptune on the east side of the city, somewhere between Neptune Park and the hardware store. So you're gonna go to the east side of the city, right? And you're going to be looking around for Neptune Park, which happens to be over here. I can move this. Not that you can see. And then you're going to look for, what does it say here? The hardware store. And there's no words on this, so you're just looking for oh, there's something with hardware. So it's somewhere between here and here. And now I'm looking for the pub. And so what could a pub be? I'm going to look around, and then I see... where's upside down? Where's the pub? Where's the pub? Somewhere in here. Where did I lose this pub? They're gonna be people drinking. Here's the pub, right? Yeah, the pub's right here. And so it's upside down. But so you find the pub, and then you're I see the dude in front of the pub without his hat. And there's literally on the next card, you'll see the dude. It's a picture of the map. The dude in front of the pub with his hat. So what is so awesome and fun and neat about this is then it'll be okay, well, how do you lose this hat? And so what you have to do is, and it'll give you clues, especially in the easier ones, but you sort of track where he is, where he was coming from, and you walk around looking for this dude, and then you're oh, well, I see him again. He's got his hat. So something had to have happened between him here and the hat, and him losing the hat. So you then go from there, and you're scouring around trying to figure it out. And again, I don't want to spoil anything, but something happens. And so you'll see that character again. And all the characters appear in multiple places, usually where there's a crime. And so you'll including people being dead, but you'll see the alive person, the dead person. You got to find the dead person, find out why they got, what happened when they got killed, and then why. And you have to, the big cases have you traversing this entire map. Excuse me. It is a very unique experience. It's very fun. You can play it by yourself, but it really does suit well for having a couple people scouring the map together. Very, again, other than the fact that everyone's getting killed, very family friendly, very fun, and pretty much genius. This is somebody's life project here, and presumably they'll do more, but easy to recommend. There's no game in the context of you're not competing or playing, taking turns. You're literally just looking for something. But what makes it unique and interesting is, again, that step where you're what happened? And you're trying to, there's one, I don't want to spoil them because there's whatever there's in there. There's 20 in there and that's it. But you have to figure out how people traveled, and they're changing different, going to different vehicles and things, and you're example, there's a subway. Maybe they went out the other side. Again, I don't want to go any more than that, but Really neat. I think it's sold out. This is the Spiel edition, but definitely check it out. And if it doesn't sound like your thing, but you see it at a con, play it at a con. I admit, if it, it's one of those things where, like, if you play it a couple times, you may love it, you may not. But it really warrants being played a couple times, for sure, I think. So anyway, highly recommended. MicroMacro Crime City. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks. Bye.